What up, my mans, Cookie Run fans, Real Steel fans? It's your boy Natron, and today I'll be doing a drawing video about, So I had this idea. What if Cookie Run Kingdom had a crossover or collaboration with Real Steel? If you guys don't know what Real Steel is actually about robots being replaced for boxers. Instead of boxers, you got these big robots along with you, fighting for entertainment. And in this video today, I'll be drawing some of the champion cookies that were shown from the Real Steel movie and from the games. Let's get to it, motherfuckers! Okay, so the first robot I actually drawn is Midas, the king of the underworld. He is also known as the cold-blooded killer, depicted from the Real Steel games. And despite the efforts, Midas is actually an arm ripper. Well, if you guys actually seen the movie or battled him in the game using him, well, he actually defeated Noisy Boy, which was a devastating look to see. Boy, that didn't end well though. Okay, about Midas though, his design was actually based on the final upgrade from the Real Steel game, WRB, Road Robot Roxy. So anyways, the design was a bit similar though. He's actually a golden Oreo cookie. He's actually based on him. His shoulder pads, well, I had to replace it with those Oreos there. And why not? Instead of having me giving us tattoos, I actually decided to give him that design. It's actually more understandable. And yet, I actually added him a tomahawk. Well, to be fair, it's actually, if it's not Midas with a tomahawk, then it's not him. But if it's actually him with a tomahawk, that's actually him, right? Okay, so his signature move is actually Tomahawk Blow. As we've seen in the games, or in the movie I guess, he actually bends someone down. That's not in the horny way, you fuck. Well, he actually knocks it out using its leg, and once it actually makes it rise the robot up, the head butts it, then falls down to the ground. And as always, introducing Midas!
The cold-blooded killer from the underworld, introducing Midas!
Okay, so the next robot that I'm actually drawing now is none other than the Frankenstein himself, Metro, the terror of the underworld. He's commonly known to be a Franken cookie. Well, in the Real Steel universe, he's a Frankenbot. Well, his hand is actually a mallet, while the other, I don't know what that thing is, kind of looks like a boxing glove to me. So, despite the efforts that, well, let's just say that Metro cookie is different though. I'm trying to, get the cookie design for Metro for what it looks like though. I mean, I can't actually put green on it. It'll actually look like a zombie. But instead, I actually give him some other limbs. And yeah, I didn't give him some clothes. I mean, some of it. Just a weapon, his mallet is actually like hard steel, real steel. So anyways, about his mallet, his signature move, the mallet smackdown, just hitting any bot with its own hammer hand. God, I wish we had that in the Real Steel Champions game. Man, if this guy was in Cookie Run, he would actually give many enemies crits, even in PvP. I mean, some of them actually have hammers. Why not a cookie with a hammer? Get it? Cookie? Not really though, it's no joke. No pun intended. So anyways, he's actually a component of many parts. That's why he's called a Franken cookie. And as always, here's Metro.
It's the terror of the underworld, the original Frankenstein. With a mallet smackdown, it can only be Metro!
The next cookie that I'm actually going to design and draw is Twin Cities, also known as Twin Cookies. Twin Cookies is actually a counterpart of Twin Cities. Well, that's actually similar in the same design though, only this time it has a mouth. Okay, so who is Twin Cities? Twin Cities is actually a double-headed robot from WRB. Well, he actually became a world robot boxer. And despite the efforts that 2 heads? How is that even possible? I mean, you gotta at least need one person to control it. Well, 2 heads means more directions and, well, I don't know what is the use for 2 heads though. About that. So, his body is like a building. Yeah, a building. I mean, didn't you see actually in the movies or in the games? Twin City's body is like a literal building. And let's not forget that its special function is that their heads can spin 360. So which means they can actually look left, right, front, and back. How impressive is that? If you're willing to use that in PvP or in story mode, you'll actually get great use though. Well, depicted from Twin Cities' color, well, he's actually based on a red velvet cookie, a red velvet Oreo. And I tried finding a way for his shoulder pads, I actually use it for a red velvet cookie instead, or a red velvet Oreo cookie. Well, let's say there's actually 2 red velvets now. One is the original red velvet cookie, and one is a double-headed. Well, let's say that it's actually more a bit larger than red velvet. So anyways, make way for Twin Cities!
Make way for the 2-headed tyrant, the Towers of Power! Here's Twin Cities!
Alright, so about this cookie, he is never beaten and never threatened. He's the king of the ring. And his name is Zeus, the champion of the robot boxing arena, or the WRB itself. Well, Zeus Cookie's design is actually based on its final design or upgrade. Well, similar to my distill that I actually did a while ago. Okay, so Zeus is like the brawn. He's more of the brawn instead of the brain. But actually has to think twice before attacking. Boy, you all should actually see Zeus beating many robots. He killed Blackjack, Danger Zone, Gridlock, and even Axelrod. He ripped Axelrod apart, I say. He ripped them apart. I mean, that's what's left of it, or it was actually being rebuilt. Filthy. So Zeus's special attack or signature move is Brainstorm. Well, in the games, however, he actually punches the opponent first, making it fall down, then walks to it, punching it from the back, and punch it to the face. Well, it ain't easy though. Using Zeus's attack might be getting used to it, so hardly. Well, what is Zeus's special function though? Well, fortunately, I was supposed to give him those arms that Zeus had from the movies, from Real Steel and in the games, however, but Instead, I actually scratched that, but that would actually be like a cyborg. So anyways, bow down to the mighty Zeus.
Never beaten.
Showtime!
Never threatened. The King of the Ring. The ruler of robots. Bow down to the mighty Zeus.
Before the video ends, there's one more cookie that's coming to the ring and about to draw. Well, his name is Adam, the People's Champion. Yep, you guessed it, the People's Champion. Hailing from parts unknown, Atom was found in the junkyard, while Max was actually digging for and salvaging robot parts ever since Noisy Boy was destroyed. In the Real Steel universe, to be honest. But in Cookie Run, Atom is more of actually a tactical fighter. Although he has a shadow function, which imitates the other Cookie's moves. Like, imagine Gingerbread using its attack, and then Atom imitates it thanks to its shadow function. Well, Atom's signature move is certainly uppercut. Well, we've seen the Real Steel movies that it actually uses and impacts a uppercut attack, hitting it right to the head, under the head, hitting right to the chin. So yeah, it was actually those hits were similar to how they actually beat Metro, Twin Cities, and Zeus. Well, Zeus was actually saved by the bell. He wasn't really that defeated. So anyways, does Atom have a special function? Well, sorta. Well, the function I actually know is its shadow function. So Atom's body is like, well, how should I come up with this? Its body is actually similar to the color and the body is like different to Gingerbread. I tried getting some reference to it, but yeah, I did. The head and the parts are still the same shit. So anyways, and here it is, the People's Champion, Atom.
Hailing from parts unknown, it's the People's Champion. Here's Adam.
And that's all for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you want me to make a part 2 of it, which will includes Gridlock, Danger Zone, Ambush, Noisy Boy, you name it. Comment down below if you want. Subscribe and click on notification bell so you never miss this kind of content. And for those Cookie Run fans and Real Steel fans, have a nice day, y'all. Have a nice day, man.